So as you can see here, all of the offer letters have been assigned to the individuals that we selected from the document wizard. You can see here, September 20th, 2019, Sean Hayes, Hart, and Adams all have the offer letter. If we wanted to, again, we can select their names and just go down and hit download or go ahead and hit share. So that's the documents. Now, going into requests. Now, requests are basically when an administrator is requesting for an employee to do something with a specific document. So to create a request, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit new. We're going to say what type of request do we want to create. So let's say we want to create a new hire request. And in that new hire request, maybe we want them to sign a W-4, right? And let's say we want that due next week, and we hit next step. Now we select which employees that we want to sign that W-4. So I'm just going to select Amanda here. We're going to hit next step. And now here, next step, we need to add some tasks to that request. So in each request, you can have multiple tasks that you want completed before that request is marked as complete. Okay, so let's say it's an onboarding request. There may be multiple documents in there that need to be either acknowledged or that need to be signed before we can say that onboarding request is complete. So for the sake of simplicity, we're just going to here create a task here called sign W-4. Okay, so use W-4 as the description. And let's say we don't need a physical signature. Let's say we just need it to be acknowledged. Okay, now we have to select the actual W-4 document. So we go select document. We already have our W-4 in our current templates. If we didn't, we can upload a new template here. But we're going to hit select, and now that W-4 is part of this task. So basically, we're saying we want you to acknowledge that you received this W-4. So we're going to go ahead and hit save. Now, once we've saved that here, we can see that we have a new hire request for Amanda Brooks to acknowledge that she's received this file here. Okay. And now that status is pending because she hasn't signed it yet. We can go ahead and cancel the request, or we can close the view here. Okay. Now, when we jump over into the employee portal, you see that request pending for Amanda Brooks. Okay, great. Now, just to recap, we have documents, we have employees, we have requests, we have calendar, recent activities. We have a customizable graph here that we can see what information is important to us when we first sign in. We have the ability to set our users, manage roles, categories, and documents, or general settings, or we can go and manage our profile by clicking on our icon above. Thank you. Now we're going to log out.